Hi, I'm Gurpreet from Sunderland.
I'm Tippy from Sunderland.
So before MP Estates, my concerns were that we have assets in a whole range of kind of areas. We've got rental properties, we've got limited companies, we've got personal home, we've got sort of cash and things. So my problem was with inheritance tax and with whether the kids would get what they need. Plus, we've got friends who recently gone through probate, and that's been an absolute nightmare for them. So for us, it was really important that we kind of get that sorted so that the kids don't have to face those kind of difficulties. I found MP estate planning through YouTube and TikTok, and what I really liked was that Mike feels like a really straight talking sort of person. I just got the sense that this guy knows what he's talking about. I had actually spoken to other people who call themselves estate planners, and they were telling me things that didn't feel like I was going to get the protection until after 7 years or whatever else. Mike was saying you want the protection today, and that's quite important to me. So I spoke to Mike, and I was absolutely, sort of blown away by how much he knows and how much he understands this kind of system. So we're very happy with Mike. And I now understand, having spoken to Mike, that the protections are immediate, but the tax savings could take 7 years. But that's still very, very useful. He's built flexibility into the kind of the trust systems that we've got, which means that we can adjust things as things change and as time goes on.
And that's been very important to us as a family because as we move on, things change. Things don't remain the same. So, we can adjust accordingly, depending on our circumstances as they change. I think my biggest fear was that it was going to be rigid, and if we needed change, we weren't going to be able to do that. So it's really useful to know that it's very flexible and we can change it if needed.
My biggest fear was that I was going to get ripped off by somebody who talks lots and lots of language, that I don't understand. But through this process, one of the things I found is that I can ask any question, and there are very, very understandable answers which make a lot of sense, and that's really helped me. So I worked with Kieran initially, and he has been really good at kind of responding to things. So what worried me, and I worry about this all the time with lots of things I buy. If I buy something and then people don't deliver, people don't sort of do what they say they're going to do, that always worries me. So I paid, and what I found really reassuring was every time I called Kieran or emailed or whatever, he responded. He did what I asked for. He made sure that I arranged meetings with you when I needed to, or with anybody else that was there. And that response was continuous throughout the time we've been kind of dealing with it, which was important to me. So before I sort of spoke to Mike and MP Estate Planning, I've got a nature where I want to get the best deal. It's just one of the things about me. So I spoke to MP first, kind of got a price, and I thought, you know what, I'm sure I can get this for a much better price somewhere else. So I did. I got people who actually came to my home and sort of talked through things. They were very nice people, and they kind of seemed to know what they were talking about. But some of the things that I'd already spoken to with Kieran and understood about what this process should achieve, they were saying, "Oh, that's not possible." And that made me have some alarm bells and thinking, okay, so maybe it's worth paying, for what is going to really protect us the best. And so that's why I came back to MP.
After working with MP Estate Planning, I feel actually relieved and comfortable knowing that my children are going to get, the maximum benefit from my hard work and Capreet's hard work, and it's not going to go to the taxman. So I just feel I can relax. I can now relax. Yeah.
Yeah, ditto. If you're watching this video, what really swung it for me was looking at some testimonials by the children of people who had passed away, whose parents had dealt with Mike at MP Estates. They really reassured me because what they said was that Mike didn't consider that his job was done, when he did the documents and stuff with his parents. He then was very happy to meet and talk to the children after their parents had passed away, and he talked them through the process, reassured them, and actually got them through, everything they needed to do, and made sure that what was in the wills and documents actually worked, and that swung it for me.
And also going through the process, Mike has answered all our questions and really thoroughly. So you feel confident. Yes, you've done the right thing, and yeah, he's explained it very well, answered all our questions through the process.
I
Yeah,
would recommend
really.
MP Estate Planning for sure. Yeah.
So would I.